Giannis just got his big perk. Who do you think will be the next superstar that'll get their first ring, their first championship?
Well, here it is, Molly. We gotta
Mhm.
we gotta watch how we choose and pick in this category because it's a
Okay.
difference between stars and superstars. And when I
Uh-huh.
talk about superstars, I'm going with Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is going to be the next superstar to finally get what he deserved and win his first Super Bowl, win his first championship. We talking about the most dominant player in the league, defensive player of the year, could possibly win MVP of the year the way that he plays on that side of the ball. And when you add Matthew Stafford, right, the only question mark that this Rams team had was at the quarterback position. They go out and acquire in the trade and get Matthew Stafford to fill that role, a guy that has the pedigree, that is a Super Bowl champ, knows what it takes at the QB position to put guys in position to be successful and also deliver that pigskin on time, on target to that receiving core that he has. And guess what? On defensive side of things, Coach Eric Henderson got that defensive line on point like Rondo. And when you look at when you do get past that defensive line, you got a one-man wrecking crew and Jalen Ramsey back there to clean it all up. So if I'm going with any superstar to win their first ring in the next 50 years, I'm going with Aaron Donald.
Listen, Perk, I like that, though. But I think Kyler Murray just unfollowed you on Twitter, Instagram, and they revoked your Cardinals pass. Now, what's up with that, man?
I didn't know he followed me from the jump.
I like that. But I'm telling you, listen, there's nobody with more pressure in all the sports to get their first chip than me than James Harden, because he came in, listen, in the offseason, he was walking around with the Sherman Klump Fat Man suit so he can get up out of Houston, and it came back to bite him in the butt when he pulled that hamstring with the hamstring helper. He understands that the big three is running out of time because now, Kyrie and KD are running into that third year where they may not be together. They got to make some decisions. You talk about turning down money and living in your convictions. The man turned down $100 million, the right to become the first $50 million man in the NBA annually. And he said, you know what, I have to go solidify my legacy. And listen, he came back over here and Kyrie told him, you're the captain now, right? He looked him in the eyes and said, you're the captain. And he showed that he can play a beautiful brand of basketball and be a facilitator. He's not just have to be a guy that can, have to control the ball and dribble out all the possession. So he's already made the necessary adjustments. They're the favorites already to win the championship. If he gets that, it's going to be a huge monkey off his back.
I'm gonna tell you what, you guys do a great job on TV, man. Like I really love this. You guys are so smart. Like I remember when I got the email last night, I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Bart chose basketball. Oh, that's cool. Kendrick Big Perk chose football. Yet you're both still wrong. And I see what the graphics people try to do me. They put ring up there because they know I'm about to talk about a guy that's going to win a belt. I'm about to go to a Louisiana boy in Dustin the Diamond Poirier who's going to get an opportunity to fight Charles Oliveira for the UFC championship.
Ooh.
Dustin Poirier is now a star. This is a dude with over 30 professional fights, but you just go beat Conor McGregor 2 times. On that, you've beaten Justin Gaethje. You've got Max Holloway. It's a list of the who's who in the UFC, and now you get an opportunity after going and take another fight when you could have fought for the belt because you understood the money that it'll put in your pocket. You understood how it would set your family up, and you go out there and you dominate Conor McGregor for the first round. You get 10-8 round over in 2 judges' cards, and then he breaks his leg. And now you get to move on to Charles the Bronx. This is going to be over 54 UFC fights between these two men. Dustin Poirier is now that dude. We talked a little bit about Aaron Rodgers. Then you heard Big Perk say, you know what? After a while, when you do something for a very long time, you just don't have the love for it anymore. Dustin Poirier had just gone out and beaten Conor McGregor twice, the most popular UFC fighter in the history of fighting. And you know what he said afterwards, y'all? He said, you know what, man? I really don't even like this junk no more. I just do it because I'm good at it. I scrap because I got hands. Have you ever heard a man say that I'm going to step in the octagon, I'm going to stand across another dude that is crazy enough to let me punch him in his face, but I ain't really tripping on it. I don't love it like that. But these right here, so official, I got to keep giving this gift from God to y'all. And when he gets his opportunity to step up against Charles Oliveira, he is going to be the dude that holds the belt in the air. And I believe as long as Khabib Nurmagomedov doesn't come back and fight, he's going to hold that belt for a long time.
What?
Giannis going to probably win it again. James ain't going to win it. The Rams not going to get out the NFC. So wrong and wrong. But the dude in the middle, who has his own show, by the way, check out DC and RC, ESPN Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, all that there, because we on that thing.
This is where this was going. I get it.
That's what this was about.
You know what? Look, this is the only problem that I have right now with Bart's prediction, okay? And this is why I feel like I'm sitting actually in Stephen A. Smith's seat, and he's sitting in Max Kellerman's seat today, because for the simple fact he's all over the place. Now, I know I picked the Tennessee Titans to win this year's Super Bowl, but who did Bart just pick, Ryan? He picked the Rams, right? Did he not pick the Rams to win the Super Bowl this year? Did he not pick the Rams to win the Super Bowl this year? So who plays for the Rams? Who plays for the Rams is Aaron Donald, right? The Super Bowl, if the Brooklyn Nets do win a ring and do win a championship, and James Harden do get his ring like Bart is saying, what comes first this year? The Super Bowl comes before the championship. So that means Aaron Donald would actually win his ring before James Harden.
See, but the issue is, right, you got to pay attention to the question, right? You got to understand. The question was who's under the most pressure. If Aaron Donald doesn't win a championship, nobody's going to say anything about him. Like right now, James Harden is the one under the most pressure.
That was not the question. That was not the question.
Here's what I'm gonna say to both of you guys, right? And here's what I'm gonna say to both of you guys. At least Aaron Donald was close to winning a championship. He got to a Super Bowl a few years back, and Tom Brady stole that from him. James Harden, Bart, has never been close. He's just gonna have to count on the best offensive player we've ever seen in the world, and KD, to get him there.
Put some respect, put some respect on him, man.
Time out.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.